This production is being brought to you by Battery Outfitters. With locations all over the Mid-South, they are your neighborhood battery store.
Hey, what's up everybody? Quentin here with Mid-South Outdoor Life. And today, I have to begin this episode with a bit of a confession. You know, I often start an episode by telling you I'm excited. But today, I have to start by telling you I am both nervous and excited. I'm excited because we're going fishing. I'm also excited because I have a VIP guest. But you see, I'm nervous because I have a VIP guest going with me today. Recently, I uploaded a video called Looking for a Catfish Named Larry, or something to that effect. You can find it in the library. I recommend that you check it out because it's a good one. Well, you see, my guest today, his name is Joe. He had seen that video. He liked that video. His mother reached out to me, and long story short, I'm taking Joe fishing. Apparently Joe is really passionate about fishing. It's something that he loves to do. It brings him a lot of happiness, as it does me. So we have that in common. Why not take the little man fishing? So that's what we're doing today. And that's why I'm nervous, because the pressure is on. I must deliver. Lucille must deliver. But Lucille's ready. I think I'm ready. Let's see what happens. So we've moved into our second spot of the day. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage at the first spot. We were just kind of visiting, getting to know each other. We put some lines out, and did we have a bite or no?
On the first one, we did not have a bite.
Didn't have a bite. So we moved. We're down here at the granary. There's some action down here. It's going to be good. I don't know if we're going to get a giant, but we've had some action. We're having a good time. We're going to give this probably another 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to move downriver to a spot where I think they might be hiding a big one. Yeah, heck yeah. All right, folks, we're in our second spot. I didn't get any action from the first spot, but we are in our second spot right now. And Joe did not waste any time about getting hooked up. He's got some skipjack out there. And he turned it into a catfish. It looks like we might have turned it into a catfish anyway. I wasn't really ready to do any filming. I didn't expect him to work that fast. So I'll have to set this down when it comes time to put it in the net. How's it feel, Joe? You think it's big?
I'm not sure.
Not sure yet? It's deep though, I know that. It's in 80 feet, so... You're doing a good job. I can tell you've fought a fish before.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. I'm gonna get the net. Well, Joe, that's your first Mississippi River blue cat.
Yeah. Okay, just...
You want some pliers?
Let's see what I can do with my hands first.
Alright, I'm gonna get them just in case you want them. Joe's mama was giving him a hard time a few minutes ago about wanting to fish everywhere they go on every vacation and whatnot. And he says, I can't help it when you have a passion, that's all you live for. Okay, so I like this guy. Not only is he kissing it, but he doesn't need fish grips. I dig it.
You got it?
The man is not messing around. No sooner do we get our hands cleaned off, and he's back at work. You're doing perfect. Just a little pressure is all it takes. We don't have to bring him up fast. You think he's bigger than the last one? There we go. This one's bigger.
Yes, it is.
Look how muddy that fish is. My goodness, this one's been laying in the mud.
Hey, buddy.
You know what? You know what that tells me?
It was lying in the mud?
Yeah, it means that we need to keep these suspended baits really close to the bottom. Like one crank at the most. Which tells me these fish are kind of burying down right now. strong of swimmers as we'd like to think, and that water is strong, it'd probably be really difficult to swim out of that swirl.
There's a
Bike right there. It's not on there yet, is it? Yep, there we go.
Remember, slow and steady.
We were discussing currents and eddies,
another one biting.
and all of a sudden we got a fish. So we got another bite. Where is it?
That one.
That one was bumping a little. Good. Yeah, look at that. What are you going to do about that? You're going to have two to reel in.
Well,
Let's see if I can.
yeah, just hook that one for me and just keep it.
All right. Mom, you want to come reel one in?
Sure.
All right. Come help us with this one. Oh boy.
Sorry.
There we go. Now everybody's got something to do.
Oh.
How you holding up over here?
That's good as Mama does.
I'll be over there to help you in a minute, Mama.
I'm coming with the net here. All right. Two more on the boat. Is it there? Oh, look, it's like the other one might be. You got two going?
You there?
What are you gonna do now? You got two again. Oh yeah, man's got talents. He's gonna catch them both. All right, I like it. Need this blue cat rod to go off. It's got a big old bait on it.
Yeah.
What we got there, Joe? About the same size?
Let's see. That's the.
We haven't found any giants yet, but anytime you can catch a fish as pretty as a Mississippi River blue cat, it's a good day. Okay, Joe, we're going to put out this big head bait, but I'm going to teach you a secret about this head bait. Small catfish absolutely love big head baits. Doesn't matter if it's a shad, if you're cutting up a carp. Small catfish love to get at the backside of this bait and
And
just,
pick out
just
all the
pull
good
on
stuff.
it. Pick, 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 right? But the biggest mistake that you can make is react to that. Okay, just let them eat at it, because what you really want to do is for this to sit out there, and you hope that it survives long enough for the big fish to come by and take it from the little fish. But if you react every time this thing gets a bite, and it will get a bite, 100% guaranteed. If you react to that, instead of just waiting for the big fish to come smoke it, you're never going to get it. Make sense? All right, we're going to chuck it out there and hope for the best. Okay, in case anybody's curious, I thought I'd show you exactly how we are rigged and why we are rigged that way. This is the Muddy River Catfishing Blue Cat rod. We're also running the medium heavy Rippin' Lips rod. Main line is a braided line down to a Carolina rig. And the reason I'm using a Carolina rig is because I know that all day today, everywhere we go, we're going to do a combination of suspending and casting. And in my personal opinion, this is the best rig for both of those methods. You got a sinker slide to a sinker bumper, which protects the knot on top of this swivel. After the swivel, I like 20 inches of leader line, up to 24, no less than 20 though. This is my new favorite hook. This is a Tackling Cats wide gap circle hook. I use it in both the 7 and the 9, and this one is the 7, and it's snelled. So yeah, real simple. Sliding sinker, Carolina rig, awesome for casting and suspending. That's what we're doing. I swear I can't take you anywhere without you catching a fish. I like that. I think it's a good fish.
Well, we'll fix to find out. Oh yeah, it is. There we go. That's nice. I wonder if it's the bigger one.
I don't know.
It looks like it.
I'll let you worry about unhooking it.
Yeah, I got
You're
it.
good at it. Yeah, I think it's going to be bigger than that 16.
Well, they check. It's away.
Well, I tell you what, folks. We have had a great day. We've been out here all day. We've caught quite a few fish. Having never met this guy, I had no idea how good of a fisherman he is, but he knows how to bring a fish in. He knows how to unhook a fish. He knows about his baits. That's pretty fun. Thought I was going to have to teach him everything. I haven't had to teach him anything. We're going to weigh this one. See what it's got. We've got one more spot in mind. So stick around. We got one more place to go. You never know. We might catch a giant. We've only got, I'm going to say, an hour and 20 minutes before dark. Ooh, we're looking for a giant. All right, folks, this day is rapidly coming to a close. We've got less than, I would say, 40 minutes of daylight, and we've got a long river ride ahead of us to get back to where we're going. But this guy likes to gamble. I explained to him, the smaller the bait, the higher likelihood that you might catch another fish. But we're looking for a giant, so he decided to gamble with big baits. We're going to throw big baits. We're going to throw a couple small baits, and these giant baits, we're going to spend our last few minutes on these baits. Risk it all. Either we catch another one and it's a big one, or we just go home with what we got, right?
Yeah.
It's been a good time either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Time of my life.
Stick with us. We're going to see what happens. Maybe we get another one. Maybe we don't. But we're going to offer them a buffet. All right. Now, this one. All right.
Is if it goes like it's going to rip out of the rock over.
You got it, sir. So I've left Joe over there to tend those lines on his own. When I left, he was getting bites on 5 rods at one time. He was absolutely nothing short of a gamble to put out those giant baits in this spot in particular. However, I know the anticipation that's going on in his mind. He knows that it's going to take a serious catfish to choke down those baits. And watching those rods get hit like that, I don't know, just that anticipation alone is a lot of fun. I enjoy watching him kind of sweat it out, so to speak. Taking any kid fishing is fun, but I got to tell you, taking a kid who's thriving with autism, taking that kid fishing, that's an extra kind of fun. I highly recommend that my fellow fishermen out there seek out that person in your life or in your community who is also thriving with autism and invite them to go fishing.